Right. I think we're live now. This whole YouTube thing is driving me absolutely insane. Let me just see if this is actually working. Okay, oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry if I kind of just stare at the screen. I'm just trying to figuring out what to do. Oh god. Please go to the right screen. Stupid thing. But you guys' messages will be delayed. Oh, someone has put up a message. I really should welcome you guys to the actual live stream. There's so much delay in this stupid Google Hangouts. Oh god. I apologize if there is delay in my YouTube channel. I mean, stream. Oh my god. Just this whole live stream thing has just gotten. Oh. This whole live stream is driving me insane. Anyway, let's just forget about that. We'll just march on, carry on. It's only took me like nearly 15 minutes just to figure out how to do this whole Google thing. I'm just panicking, rabbiting on. Oh god. Anyway, welcome to my very first live stream. What else should I say? Oh god. I don't know what else to say. This stupid. Oh, I'm gonna have to refresh the page every time to see you guys. Orange soda. I don't drink a lot of orange soda. It's bad for your teeth. It's got like I think. I'm so nervous. I'm just so nervous. And I do I am breathing. I am breathing. This whole YouTube live stream thing is just not working out for me as I thought it wouldn't. So Lita's gonna breathe. Lita's gonna breathe. Oh my goodness. Again, I apologize for the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of me talking is just me rumbling about this. I'm so sorry, guys. I guess I'm just kind of a nervous wreck. Anyway, so, well, I think there's only one person watching this currently, and I don't know who else is going to end up coming along. I have no idea. We're just gonna roll with this. Roll with this. Okay. Right. Now, I did write a list of things down to talk about because I thought I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to stare at the screen and be like, what are we going to talk about? I guess first I wanted to thank you guys for all the ones that have come to my channel, all the newbies. So, yeah, I just want to thank the new ones that have come to the channel. So, oh, God. That didn't come out right. That just sounded really pathetic. Anyway, so I guess I'm going to talk about, what am I going to talk about? I'm just having mental blanks today. Oh yeah, I should say hello to Sonic Prodigy. I'm so sorry I didn't say properly hello before. It's nice to see you, man. It's nice to see you again. What? Okay. Right. Okay. It's turning out worse than I thought it would. We should just press the stop broadcast button right now. No. Okay. So, I don't know who's tuning in to this, but hello. Welcome to the lame live stream of your life. You're going to fall on the floor and you're gonna die. No, not really. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am sorry. This is not turned out good for the first few minutes. Anyway, I really should just shut the hell up and you know what? Just go with this. I'm getting delayed messages. Yes, Sonic Prodigy. Nice to hear from you too. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about first? I have no idea. Anyway, by the way, I'm going to apologize for my voice. I'm just recovering from a cold. I got it last Friday, so I'm only sort of still recovering from it. So I'm going to be coughing the whole way through. Now what was I gonna? Let me see. Oh, sorry. I need more water. Yeah, I got more water. I'm all good. Okay. So as you can see, we're in my background. I've called it my YouTube background where I do all my videos. I thought it'd be fitting to sit here and do the live stream, but I kind of knew this live stream wasn't going to go well. And it took me 15 minutes to sort it out, and I'd be surprised if there was anyone still here waiting for the live stream. Anyway, we're just gonna carry on. I have no idea if there's any delay in the messages through the chat part. I have no idea. So we're just gonna, I guess, just kind of roll with this. But as far as I can tell, there's just one person watching this. Anyway, so maybe guess just to talk about something. I'll talk about the most recent anime that I watched recently, which was, I finished it the other night, which was a vampire anime called Shiki. I think it's 22 episodes long. I had my friend Anime Palooza buy me that anime. Sorry. We did a kind of unboxing collaboration where we sent each other anime packages to each other, and she sent me the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of Shiki. So the last 3 days I've been watching this series, and oh my god, it totally creeped the hell out of me. Seriously. What was it? I think it was just the music. Like when I put the disc into the DVD player, and then the whole menu came up with just the music. Like it was, I watched all of the whole series at night time, and just when the music came on, I got the creeps. Sorry, I got the creeps immediately. I like. I don't know how to describe this anime. I mean, it was so good. I haven't watched any kind of anime like that, you know, horror, supernatural, for a long time, and gotta say it's pretty good. For anyone who's not seen the anime Shiki, oh, you really have to. Like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a recommendation for Halloween, probably, for you guys to go watch. Definitely Shiki. One of the things that really freaked me about the anime was the vampire eyes. On the vampires, some of their eyes, like on Sunika, the little child, just all their eyes freak me out. Not so much on when the villagers are turned into Shiki. It's on mainly Chizuru and Sunako. Just their eyes just creep the hell out of me. And the anime just totally surprised me. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be. Just the lot of death. I mean, like, I knew I've seen a lot of death in a lot of animes, but this is probably the one that struck me a lot because there was just so much death. There was. You know, someone falling dead left and center, pretty much it was. So, hey, Sonic Prodigy. Oh, you're gonna put Cheeky on your list, definitely. And by the way, man, I had no idea you were actually gonna check out to this live stream. By the way, so you're probably the only person watching this right now. So props to ya. So yeah, just the whole anime totally freaked me out, and it's definitely going to be in a Halloween top 10 list I'm going to be doing. One thing I'm going to reveal about, I guess we can talk about YouTube now, actually. Like, where I live, we don't celebrate Halloween here a lot. It's not huge where I live, and obviously it's more popular in America and I think Canada, but I'm not sure. I will be doing some Halloween kind of content for the month of October, if I can squeeze it in. I'm pretty sure I can. Probably the first thing that I'm going to do is a top 10 list of my top 10 supernatural and horror series, because I have seen quite a bit of that genre. But there's probably some animes that I've not particularly watched that I should. I guess, like, what was it? Some Parasite one where a dude's kind of got this alien thing on his arm, parasectal something, I think it's called. I have not seen that. You think another one? Obviously, I've not seen the main one, Tokyo Ghoul. I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul, but I know it's coming out on Blu-ray and yeah. I think it's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD now, coming out here where I am. And also I think it's coming out in America pretty soon. But I looked at the American release. I think it's like $100 just to get the Tokyo Ghoul one. I'm just like, oh my god. I think here, to pre-order it where I live, I guess I could just reveal where I live, guys, I guess, is Australia. I'm here in Australia. The Australian release, I think it's like only $80, so, but that's not really much. I mean, it's limited edition. But when it comes out, I'm definitely going to get Tokyo Ghoul. I do really have wanted to check it out for so long, but there's just this thing where animes like, you know, Attack on Titan, what's another one? The Parasectal one, just any kind of big anime that gets a huge hype, I don't get into it, and I don't know why. I just don't. It just, I don't know. I get put off by it. That's just not where sort of my anime tastes lie, in the big hype animes. I end up checking them later on, I do. So my interest in anime really lies with I love collecting and buying and watching unknown animes. And I've seen quite a lot in my time since I've started watching anime. Oh my god, in my time. What do I sound like? Freaking wise man? I sound like a freaking wise man saying that. Yeah, so I really like collecting a lot of unknown kind of anime out there. That's where my genre really lies, probably on top of the list above romance. Like, an unknown anime I watched recently was one I actually bought as well, was called Arjuna. That was a really interesting anime. It was yeah, no, definitely, it was definitely an interesting anime. And sorry. What I really loved about that anime, it portrayed and I think it portrayed the whole side of planet Earth and how sometimes we take things for granted. I probably talked about it in my last video that I did when I was answering the Otaka Mums reverse Q&A, I think it was, where I was talking about this anime kind of inspired me. And you know, I was saying that how, you know, the way we eat our food, the way, you know, I guess insects eat certain, oh, am I saying insects? Well, in the anime it says about, you know, the life of starting from insects, how insects end up eating the bad parts of leaves, where, you know, you think insects are just eating your good plants and you just want to kill them because you think they're going to eat the whole thing. But in the anime, it takes on the aspect of talking about how actual insects are eating the bad parts of the leaves. And I don't know, somehow about a transitional cycle that occurs. So basically, the whole anime goes on the aspect of the cycle of life. That makes sense after all my rabbiting on. But Arjuna, I'm going to be reviewing it at some point. I would really love to review Arjuna. It's got, what is another interesting point about it is it's got two different aspects of sorry, it's got two different aspects to the animation. So there is there's just the average animation that we see, and there is also there's 2D animation. There are some points where there is a lot of 2D, 3D animation going on. So this anime was made in 2001, I believe. So I was really surprised to see, but at some points in the anime, it kind of annoyed me. Just this two different kinds of animation going on. So, but it didn't take me away from the plot of the actual anime. Some people might find some of the characters quite annoying. I thought the main character, Arjuna, was kind of whingy and, you know, not really understanding what she's trying to be taught. I won't spoil anything more about this anime because I'm going to leave it when I actually review it. So that will be good. I'm hoping. Oh, sorry. I was going to have some water and you know, replenish my throat. So yeah, I will be reviewing Arjuna at some point. And I haven't even looked at the chat thing. What have you said, Sonic? Oh, you said Halloween's my favorite holiday. Just the love of the atmosphere and passing out candy. Oh, you know what? I would just love to go to America and experience Halloween there. I just think it'll be amazing. Just, you know, I believe America for Halloween is the sole place for it. I believe it is the sole place for it. It would be really, really good. Yeah, so I don't mind Halloween. I wish here in Australia where I am it was bigger, but it's not. So, oh, and what else did you say? So you can get it $20 cheaper lucky. Oh yeah, the Tokyo Ghoul one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've noticed that. I have been studying kind of American releases of animes, and you know, like the Australian releases, there is definitely kind of a huge difference. But I definitely consider myself, I guess, kind of a collector of sorts, as you can see behind me. I guess I can reveal how many animes I have so far, but to me, I would consider my collection quite small. I think I've got over 65 animes so far, but I'm pretty proud of that. And by the way, this is all recent, like all the shelving and that. For ages, I just wanted to put my anime somewhere nice and where it all looked neat and tidy. That only happened about a week ago, that it's actually been all put nicely. And I'm kind of an OCD person, so all my animes are in category order. So there's the romance bit, there's the romance animes, and then there's the supernatural creepy ones in order. Yeah, it's kind of in genre order, all of my collection. Lita's not so crazy. No, I definitely am, and you've probably seen that in my videos. God. Anyway. God damn it. I wish this goddamn cough would go. What do you think, Sonic? You're the only one that's actually turning in the thing. Looking forward to it. Oh, you love it. Oh, we've only got 6. that. Ah, look, this collection, you know, like anyone else, it took a long time to, you know, it took a long time to get that sort of collection. So this is accumulation over a number of years. And I'm always really, you know, kind of careful with my money, like how, like when I'm gonna go buy new anime and stuff. So I'm pretty picky when it comes to buying anime. I always like to try and I always like to get a bargain. So I mainly get all of my anime sometimes from the anime store that's actually in the city, and sometimes I get it from obviously eBay and Amazon because they have some of the best deals. I think over the last few months, me and eBay have become really best friends, and I'm going to tell you how obsessed I am. Currently, I'm watching over 100 items on eBay. Those are just all anime DVDs, not even manga. Oh God. Yeah, that's kind of how obsessed I am. I will just watch loads and loads and loads on eBay, and I'll probably buy one out of all of the ones I'm actually watching on eBay. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely admit that one, definitely. Yeah, so I guess you can tell kind of how bit crazy I am, I guess. So when it comes to anime. So but yeah, like I guess one thing I wanted to talk about also was that like I follow a YouTuber named Bob Samurai Anime Reviews, and I watched a video of him talking about the value of anime, and I think he also did a video. I actually watched a video of him talking about how you should collect anime and tips about it and that, and I don't know, I guess I found it, he said some really valued smart things, you know, about like when you know buy anime and stuff, because some people, you know, get this impulsive just urge to go buy it. I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm being hypocritical here, because I do that, you know. I'll just buy something on impulse knowing I can't exactly get it. So you know, and here's a funny fact. I've never pre-ordered a anime box set of any kind. Not because nothing has not attracted me. It's just I always miss the time for the pre-order, or I end up finding out too late, or I'm just flat out broke. Ha! Yay! So I think that's mainly a few reasons for other fellow anime fans out there who collect anime. Probably the biggest one being broke. Yeah, which is usually me. Hello. We have more people appearing, and I think the chat thing is actually coming through properly as it's supposed to. We have Amanda Lee. Hello, Amanda. I hope oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. If I will do this thing where I stutter a lot, so you will realize why I stutter, because I'm nervous. I feel creepy not saying anything, so hey Jess, I love stalking on YouTube. So all the secret stalkers decide to come out, I welcome you, and you should definitely just, you know, you definitely don't be afraid, anyone who follows me on my channel. Not that I expect anyone to follow me on my channel, to be honest, when I first started doing this. Yeah, so look, just don't be afraid to talk to me on my Twitter. I'm always on Twitter now. Are you from Avcon? Wait, I'm going to open your YouTube channel and I might recognize you. Wait, Amanda. Now, yes. Oh my God, I mental blank. Sarah, yes, I remember you. Hello. I don't know. I guess I forget. I'm pretty forgetful of people. Anyway, nice to see you. I don't think How do you think you'd be watching this? So, oh, you love my stuff. I do remember you. Seriously. You know, I've got you recorded in my supernova video I have. So that's still up on my YouTube, that is. And oh, you cut your hair. Oh, awesome. I did notice that on your Instagram. Not that I go on Instagram a lot to actually scroll through people's things, but awesome. Yay, that's awesome. Well, at least I know some people are watching this, but you know, it's gonna go up later so people can watch it if they want to. Again, I feel really bad that this took me 50 minutes to actually get up properly. I don't know, I guess it just wasn't working out for me. No. So I decided to go with Google Hangouts, and it's probably more reliable, definitely. So, all right. Well, I guess I'm still going to go through my list of things that I was going to talk about, and anyone else who is watching this stream, don't be afraid to ask me questions about anything. I actually really like answering questions. And yeah, you can ask about my personal life, I guess, but obviously, you know, there's a boundary, guys. There's a boundary. So what's that, Sonic Prodigy? What is the Graham cracker you speak of? Graham. Can you be more specific? No offense, I don't know what you mean. What is the Graham cracker you speak of? Sorry. I'm sorry, Sonic. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'll just say, just for the record, for anyone who doesn't know, my friend, the Sonic Prodigy, I've known for quite a long time. It goes back to my Bebo role blogging days. Back when I was a teenager, and I had zero friends, no social life at all. So my hideaway was through Bebo. And yeah, I became friends with Mr. Sonic Prodigy. I actually don't know his real name or anything like that. But oh, Instagram. Don't you know what Instagram is? Oh my god. Just go you don't know what Instagram is, Sonic? Oh my god. The Instagram is like basically like, you know, it's a site where people can upload their pictures and they just comment and like them pretty much. And it's also a great social media, I guess, for anyone. It's a great social media outlet for anyone who's trying to get themselves known out in the world. I just use it for personal use, to be honest. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on @underwatermystic. That's my name if you want to follow me on there. But I pretty much just, you know, upload personal pics about, you know, what new anime I've got, or I guess I put random pictures on there. You'll find mostly a lot of people put a lot of random pictures on there. So my friend, that is what Instagram is. Okay. You know, I was pretty certain that this first live stream wasn't going to go the most amazingly, but you know what, you know, somehow I guess some things do pan out. Anyway, I haven't even gone through half the things on this list. Doesn't really, oh well, doesn't really matter. I guess we'll talk about, I guess from my notes, we'll talk about YouTube. I'm actually glad I have these notes. Oh, it's kind of oh, okay, what have you said, Sonic? It's kind of a mishmash between Facebook and Twitter. Yes, it's kind of like that, yes. But I know Instagram can be very addictive. I don't really check it as much as I usually do now. I probably only upload, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Or when I feel there's something interesting that I can upload on there. But yeah, that's all I really. Oh, your real name is Kyle. Oh, okay, cool. I will call you Kyle. I have a feeling you've told me your real name before, but I can't remember. Anyway. And by the way, I had no idea you were going to check out this live stream, so that really surprised me. Sorry. Okay, so I guess we'll talk YouTube wise. I know how to start that off. Okay. I guess for the month of October, I mentioned it a few minutes ago, but I will be doing Halloween themed videos for mostly most of the month. I've only, as I said, the first one that you guys are going to get is the top 10 supernatural / horror animes that are my personal choice. I thought it'd be fun to do something Halloweeny, so I think that will be really good. Another thing I can reveal at the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a massive end of year giveaway. I've been consuming a few things recently for it. I would really love to do a giveaway right now, but it's just not possible for me right now, you know, obviously money wise. So that's why I'm getting a whole bunch of things, and I'm going to do an end of year giveaway, but I'm probably going to end up putting it up early. I'm probably going to end up putting it up probably mid-November. So because I don't really want to do it like, you know, towards the end of December, and then, you know, shipping out things around then is really hard. And it can be so much more expensive than it already is now. So you definitely can look forward to that. It's all going to be a bunch of random stuff. There's going to be, it's obviously going to be anime and manga related, and I'm going to throw in some, you know, different things in there as well. So look, you can definitely look forward to that, most definitely. And what's another thing that's going on with me? I guess YouTube wise. At some point, I think, sorry, me and my friends, Anime Palooza, Vixen Anime Manga Box. That reminds me, Vixen Anime Manga Box. I still haven't sent you your Sebastian postcards. I know. I feel terrible that I've not done it yet, but I will be sending you it. Definitely next week, because now I have the money, and yeah. So please don't think that I've forgotten about it, because I haven't. Anyway, so as I was saying before, anime friends, YouTube, my YouTube friends, the Otaku Mom, Anime Palooza, and Vixen Anime Manga Box. We've already done a live stream before. You can go find that on Anime Palooza's live stream. In that, there's just a lot of fangirling and a lot of boy talk, and we just pretty much talk about a lot of crap. So you probably will be entertained for at least an hour and a half, at least, so you can go check that out. We're going to be doing another live stream at some point, but I believe Anime Palooza's internet is on the fritz right now, and I know she's totally frustrated, but we're definitely going to do a live stream, definitely. I'm really excited for that. Oh, and I really should have my Twitter in front of me. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I go silent, I'm just flicking through screens and stuff. I'm just gonna, I don't think anyone sent anything through Twitter. I guess I said, oh, if anyone wants a question answering, send it through Twitter, but highly doubt that. And again, this live stream wasn't gonna go so well. Oh well. Okay. I guess I can reveal something also YouTube wise. I'm going to be starting a new segment. Sorry. I think I'll just have a sip of water. Obviously, I don't usually sound like this. I guess another thing I can reveal YouTube wise, I'm going to be starting a new segment on my channel. It's very kind of similar to what my friend Anime Palooza does. She does like anime R&Rs where she reflects what anime she's been watching for the week and that. I'm going to start a segment called Lita's Anime Flipback. God. You know, I couldn't have done this, you know, I could have waited until my voice was totally better to this live stream, but I thought, screw it, don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna have a new segment starting called Lita's Anime Flipback. That means I think I planned every fortnight I'm going to be talking about any manga or anime that I've watched and basically talk about my thoughts on it. And also, when I do those kind of videos, I will ask people to leave a comment in the section down below, and they can tell me an anime to check out, and I will watch at least the first 2 episodes, and I will give them my thoughts on it, and if I will continue watching the anime. I thought that was a good way for me to kind of, you know, broaden my anime aspects, genres, and find out about new anime. So I'm really excited to start doing that. I guess it's just another, you know, on top workload for me. It is. But anyway, I'm so used to multitasking stuff that it doesn't really matter. I already have too many social internet things going on. Yeah, pardon me, oh my god. I really hope I'm not boring anyone right now, but I have a feeling I am because I'm the only one that's talking to myself. But oh well, sorry. Okay. What if you said Sonic? Read everything you say. I'll get a Twitter when my life gets interesting. Oh god. Look, you should just get a Twitter anyway, because I'm always on there, so you can just totally, you should just totally make one and follow me on there. It'll be good. I've met a lot of interesting people through Twitter. I have, so I've found a lot of anime YouTubers. I have. Definitely should. Okay. I'm having like a mental blank here. I'm so glad I've got my notepad here. I'm curious, I'm curious to where anyone who follows me on my channel, like where you guys are in the world. It'd be awesome to know like where you're watching this from right now. Feel free to put that in the chat because I would really like to know, you know, from anyone who could be watching my channel that can be in friggin' Switzerland or Zimbabwe. I don't know. So feel free to tell me stuff like that. Definitely. And it's so warm in this room right now. It's different seasons for me right now because right now it's just turned spring. And for everyone else, it's going to horrible, mushy autumn and then to winter. But it's different here in Australia. It's spring through September to November, and then it is summer, December through mid-March. So that was definitely a lot to adjust to because originally I'm actually from England. I moved out to Australia when I was 15, so it was definitely a climate to adjust to. So yeah, I think I remember when I first got off the plane, and I think it was a 40-degree day, 40 degrees, when we got off the plane. And I remember the automatic doors when we first stepped out into, well, what I thought was Australia was this big ass airport. And oh my god, I felt like my brains were gonna fry, like seriously, because of how hot it was. And you know, being English and stuff, yeah, the English, they don't get used to the Aussie heat. So yeah, so it's taking a while to get used to the heat. And I'll be honest, even Australians here, they can't even get used to the 40-degree heat. So I feel sorry for the ones that live up in the upper regions, because it gets to like ridiculous 43 or 45 or 50. I don't want to even imagine that. So, what if you said Sonic? I'm from America. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah, I've watched some live streams like 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. So I've definitely done that. And I already knew you were from America. I can't remember how I knew you were from actually America. So, and I believe it's turning autumn for you right now, I believe it is. So I've just been through my autumn and winter, but it's not really that cold here. So yeah. And yeah, definitely feel free to throw questions for anyone who's watching this again. Otherwise, you're just going to be bored for the next, I don't know how I'm going to be talking for, hour and something. Yeah, you're going to be bored. I think definitely in the next live stream I do, it's definitely going to be coordinated a lot better. And you guys are not going to be waiting 50 minutes for me to actually figure out how to use it. So, anyway, I guess then, what else did I want to talk about? I guess, sorry. I guess some people might know, some people may not. I actually run a anime blog. It's called Lita Anime Reviews, and I have actually tied it with what I do here on YouTube as well. And basically I do written anime reviews, and I review manga, and I do a lot of discussions and topics and that. And so look, feel free to go check out my blog if you wish to. I only started blogging maybe 6 months ago. No, wait, January I started blogging. I don't know. I feel that the blogging community, like for ages, was just kind of desolate, dead. You know, no one blogs anymore. It's just all about YouTube, making videos or doing other things on different social media outlets. But it's really not dead. I've met some really nice anime people on there, and that really love anime, and I've met some really nice anime reviewers. There are still people who review anime. And also I'm going to give a shout out to the person that actually inspired me to make my blog, which was Lilac Anime Reviews. So that one is out to you, Lilac. By the way, you guys should go totally check out her channel. She is an awesome female anime YouTuber, and she deserves way more credit. Excuse me. Oh my god. Sorry, replenish the throat for talking. Oh, it's autumn for you. Yeah. Oh, you like the brisk weather. You always said that. Every time me and you, well, I guess we'll call you Kyle now. Every time me and you talked, you always, you kind of always preferred autumn, the colder months, to the warmer months, definitely. Okay, I guess there was one thing I kind of wanted to rant about. Oh my god, I keep moving on from one thing to the next. Is recently, like Tokyo Ghoul, that's just been released here. Well, it's going to be released, and in America. There's another one that got announced that in December is going to be released. We all know and love, most people do, is Sailor Moon. And I totally sound Texas, kind of, when I say that. I don't know. When I was recording one of my videos to talk about Sailor Moon, or maybe it was Dragon Ball Z, the way I said it. I went, Dragon Ball Z! It probably sounds better not in this voice. I don't know. I'm a weirdo, as you probably guys know. Anyway, so yeah, Sailor Moon is getting released on DVD, finally! But then I found out it was from the new dub, the new Sailor Moon dub, and I'm just like, no! Like the brand new European one. Oh, I've watched some clips from it, and I just want to die because, like, you know, we all know Serena, you know, meatball head, and then in the new Sailor Moon dub, they go bunhead. Oh I don't know if I will actually get that Sailor Moon new release. Like, I really want to pre-order it because it's Sailor Moon. But then it's like, no, I don't want to hear it in that dub. But I have to admit, Serena's voice for the new English dub doesn't sound too bad, but I can't remember the name of the actual voice actor who does her. It doesn't sound too bad, but I'm not sure about, obviously you guys know I love Lita from, you know, Sailor Moon. She's totally named after my channel and my blog. I'm totally obsessed with Sailor Jupiter, as you may see plastered everywhere. And she sounds so more mature and older in the new Sailor Moon dub, where in the old one she sounds just right, but she sounds too mature, and I don't like that. So I am debating whether I'm actually going to get that Sailor Moon release. Please feel free to comment, apologize, below. I mean, comment below. I mean, like, put in the chat. I forget there's a chat thing there still. You know, what do you think about the new Sailor Moon dub? I mean, like, are you anyone who's in Australia or in America? I think America, they've already had some of the releases, I think. I believe that's the Sailor Moon, the new Sailor Moon dub is on the American releases, I think. Yeah, I'm just putting in the chat thing, like, what do you think about it? Do you prefer the old dub of Sailor Moon? Do you prefer the new dub? Personally, obviously, I prefer the old dub, but it's a weighing battle if I will actually get the new Sailor Moon. You know, you gotta get it because it's Sailor Moon is a part of your childhood, where the other side of the scale is that it's the new dub and it's be too hard to get used to. Just changing from meatball head to bunhead, I'm still not cool with it. So I was actually going to do a video about that, me talking about the Sailor Moon dub, and that I have recorded it already. I've not had time to edit it. And by the way, I think I promised a new top 10 list this week. I've just not had time to actually sit down recording, and also my voice is you know, not up to scratch, but I'm got the day off tomorrow of work, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to sit down and record this video and hopefully have it up by Monday night or Tuesday morning. I'm really hoping, because I'm squeezing down to the wire here with a lot of social stuff I do. Also with the blog things and that, I run a blog that takes up some of my like free time as well. I love doing it, but sometimes it can be really time consuming. Well, sorry, I totally missed what Sonic has put. Bahaha. First episode of the first episode of Sailor Moon. Oh, I'll never forget the first episode. I think it was I was talking about the first episode with someone, and one of my blogger friends, Kay-chan, she said that the funny face Serena makes when she's transformed into Sailor Moon for the first time, I think that expression was hilarious, so definitely. And you have said you're the only one that's actually talking in the chat thing. Good on you, at least. At least I know I'm not here talking on my own. Yeah, I definitely agree. The original dub has it's got a soft spot for everybody, definitely. You know, the people who have watched this since they were, you know, when they watched it when they're younger, you know, it's always going to have that soft spot. So for a new dub to be introduced and for people to actually maybe get used to it or maybe like it, it's going to be kind of hard. And I'll wake up 5 a.m. I always got up at about 5 or 5:30 to watch Dragon Ball Z. You know, I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. Yeah, man, I probably would have mentioned Dragon Ball Z as one of my top 5 childhood shows when I grew up, and that's in one of my videos, I believe. Yeah, I would always get up at like 5:30 just to watch Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I was pretty disturbed. I mean, like because I love like Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, all the shows like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Tokyo Mew Mew, all those shows. I would always make up my own dance routine to the intro. So for Dragon Ball Z, I would have my own dance intro. So every time it came on, you know, I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs when Goku's going ah, and obviously my mother would be screaming at me to shut the, you know, effing hell up. And seriously, those were the days. Those were the days for me. They were. Those were what saved me from a lot of bullying back then. Just those shows, like probably the #1 show that I was more obsessed with in Dragon Ball Z was Beyblade. Oh, Beyblade. Some people don't get that anime because it's about spinning tops. And I was the hugest. That's when my anime first crush was, which was Kai Hitariwa. Yeah, I guess it's a typical cliche. You know, he's cold, he's badass, he's kind of horrible towards his teammates, and you know, he kind of keeps to himself. Yeah, I fell in love with that, and I'm still in love with that. Definitely. You know, I definitely want to. I just like my favorite Beyblade series was the G Revolution. Always. I have seen the others, but obviously it was G Revolution. Oh, I will always love it. I love the whole idea of these little beasts, or these little, we're going to call them animal incarnations or spirits. I guess my animal spirits, and inside the spinning tops. I don't know, I guess some people couldn't really get into it a lot because obviously it was about spinning tops and these beasts just pop out and they attack each other. I guess it's just one of those kind of shows that you're not really meant to understand. You just have to sit there and watch it, and if it entertains you, it entertains you. I'd always get up at like I believe it was on every Saturday morning at I think 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'd always miss that. Definitely. Oh, I would always miss it. You know, when we had all our, you know, old school VHS tapes, I would always record it. Then when I would come home from whatever it was we were coming home from, I would sit there and watch it before I go to bed. So that was the best thing. That was. I'm curious. Does somebody else watch Beyblade? Like, I'm wondering if anyone else has actually seen it. You know, was it one of, sorry, I went away from the camera. I wonder if it was anyone else's favorite shows. I don't know. Is it? And I'm also wondering, is it normal for people when they're doing a live stream to have a drink? I'm an exception. I have half a voice, but I want all of my voice to come back. So, what have you wrote, Sonic? I'm just like in between talking. Just look at the chat thing. Ah, you're living like a Kamehameha. My Kamehameha is pretty terrible. Yeah, I would, you know, scream at the, yeah, I would end up screaming at the top of my lungs. Doing the Kamehameha. That's not really what it sounds like, but yeah, pretty much every time Goku would do the Kamehameha, obviously you have to do it with him. It's like a must to do the Kamehameha. So definitely. By the way, I'm wondering who's watching this, tell me how the actual live stream is. Is it really glitchy? Because I have no idea. Because then I can definitely you know, decide if I'll use Google Hangouts again, or if I will use my another encoder. Oh, this live stream encoder crap, seriously. You never give Beyblade a chance. My God, Sonic. Sorry, I have to call you Sonic because I'm so used to that. You have to totally give it a chance, you know. It's just I don't know. You just have to watch it. Like, you know, it'll maybe you might rekindle some of your childhood feelings, maybe, you know, bring the inner child out in you. Like, sometimes I still watch some of the Beyblade episodes on YouTube, and, you know, my inner child definitely comes out. Okay, right, let's enough talk about Dragon Ball Z. Not really, because I guess I can talk about Dragon Ball Z Super. The new one that's come out, you know, there was this huge hype about it. I know I did a video about it, but ever since I did the video about Dragon Ball Z Super, I go watch the best episode in that. I haven't watched an episode since. Oh, that was only because beforehand I didn't have the time, and also I was watching at least 8 or 9 shows from the summer anime 2015 season. I just haven't watched any up until now, and obviously, you know, you would have seen, anyone who is a fan of the show would have seen on YouTube about like, I think it was episode 5 where the animation was so bad. Toei Animation really kind of let it down. They did. Look, my knowledge of anime studios is not the greatest. I'm only sort of learning about each one in particular, but probably the one I know most about is probably Kyoto Animation, because I've loved every single Kyoto Animation anime work that has been, you know, obviously done. I've loved every single anime they've ever done, basically. But yeah, I could definitely see the animation that was used in episode 5, Dragon Ball Z Super. Flash animation, Toei Animation, what are you doing? Like, I even watched the episode just to see the bad animation. But yes, I have up until now seen up to episode 5, only so far. Yeah, I realize now what people are saying about how could Toei Animation do that. You are getting sloppy. Are you running out of money? I can definitely see that. You know, there was this huge hype about Dragon Ball Z Super, and I realized that it was based upon a bit about the Battle of the Gods movie, where there was Buros in that. I know up into Dragon Ball Z Super currently, it is up to the Buros versus Goku, you know, Super Saiyan God. I'm just not watching that right now. I feel like I already saw it. In the you know, in the movie, and, you know, I thought when they started this new series they would be about something completely different, but I'm sorry. Ah, yes, definitely Sonic. Yeah, I'm kind of out of the loop in terms of Dragon Ball Z Super. I have no idea where this anime is going. And I've never seen it in the Japanese sub, so I can't stand Goku and Gohan's voice. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. They just sound like little squeaky kids. Seriously, they sound like little, their voices sound like squeaky children or squeaky mice. Just like, oh my God. So that's just a big no. So yeah, this series is kind of disappointing me right now. Blah blah blah. Hopefully I will pick up on it eventually, but right now I'm not so hyped to actually watch it right now. Because obviously I'm like anyone else that loves this show. I've been addicted to the dub. You know, I met the voice actor of Goku, Sean Zemmel, twice at some conventions I've gone to. By the way, if you ever get the chance to go meet him, definitely do. He's so nice. He's really, really nice. Like, he really is. I think the first time I met him, I caught him on a time he was really jet lagged. He just flown in on the day. He just flown in, I think, on the day of the convention, and he was obviously really tired, and I got him on a grumpy moment. But the second time I met him, oh, he's so nice, like really, really nice. Oh yeah, Sonic. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that the Japanese sub voice Japanese Goku's voice actor for the Japanese version is done by a woman. So that probably would half explain why his voice is the way it is. Yeah, I didn't know that. She's 78. Ah! Oh my god. Wow. God, they really should get someone new. I'm sorry, Toei Animation. You really should get someone new. Anyway, there's definitely a lot of abuse that Toei Animation gets, and they're definitely probably going to get a lot more, probably because of Dragon Ball Z Super. If there's any more of that flash kind of animation in Dragon Ball Z Super episodes from now on, yeah, I think their reputation might end up going down the toilet even more. But you know, like I've never actually looked into the side of, you know, your anime studios and that, you know, like I've never actually studied behind the people who actually make them. I only started doing that actually last year, so I know a lot more now than I used to then, definitely. I've definitely recently had more of an appreciation for the studios like Madhouse, because I'm watching Ori Monogatari, which I know I think it's ended or it's nearly on the last episode, but I'm only on episode 18 because there was a period where I had to stop watching some of the seasonal anime stuff because our internet here is limited, and I guess I kind of end up using all of it. Yeah. So for a while, I've not been able to actually watch any seasonal stuff. I've been stopping myself. Probably at the start of this week, I'll actually be able to catch up on some of the summer and spring animes that I've been really behind on. I'm only not behind on one, which is Akagami no Shouryuki Hime. I'm actually planning to do a video about that anime. I'm not reviewing it because obviously it's not finished. I will be talking about actually the reasons why I actually love Akagami Shouryuki Hime. So that's definitely another video I guess you guys can look forward to. So yeah, seasonal anime wise, haha. Yeah, I'm totally behind, and I'm not ready to announce any of the autumn ones I'm watching. I'm probably going to do that late next week, announce the autumn ones I'm watching, but it's probably going to be less, definitely. I think I've already gone through the shows I'm watching for the summer and spring season right now. I just really want to catch up on those before I announce the autumn ones. But in between that, I am probably always watching different animes. I still have a couple of animes that I bought recently that I need to watch. And you definitely can expect a new haul video at the end of this month, which will be within the next week. I'll be doing the massive haul video of the anime that I've accumulated and manga over the period of August and September. It seems I like doing haul videos every 2 months because that's how long it takes me to actually, for me to feel like I've got a decent amount of, I guess, things to show people, I guess. I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it, obviously, doing a video, doing a haul video and you're showing you guys one item and that's it. It doesn't really sound worth it. I definitely say the queen of anime manga hauls is my friend Anime Palooza. If you've watched any of her anime manga hauls, she's the queen of that, definitely. This will probably be my Oh my god, I'm stuttering again. This will probably be my biggest haul yet, so I'm actually really excited. I am for that. Oh my god. How long have I been talking? I don't know. Oh, I think I've been talking for about excuse me. I think we're talking for about, yeah, about an hour now. Oh, okay. It's definitely, I didn't realize it'd been 2 hours. Ah, sorry. It's hard. I'm trying to know. Sorry, fellows. This is probably the lamest, most awkward live stream you'll probably ever watch. Ever watch. And I realized I just said when I was talking about the anime man calls, it's September. Ugh. 3 months till Christmas. That's a good and a bad thing. Bad thing, I have to think about buying presents and stuff. And then there's the flip side of the coin where, you know, all the great anime and manga sales happen. So that's really exciting, definitely. If anyone enjoys, you know, that time of year, best time to get the anime, definitely get the anime, all the anime and all the manga. So, yeah, I guess I'm kind of, God. I don't even know what I'm laughing at anyway. So, sorry, I will look at my list and see what else I actually wrote down on here. Ah, okay. One thing I did write on here was uploads. For anyone who is tuned into this live stream or has just joined my channel, I upload at least once a week. There's no specific day. I just upload on any day that I can and I have time. Sometimes you will get 2 uploads. You will, but it really depends on my schedule and that. So like last week, this week I managed to upload 2, I think it was, no, 2 videos. Maybe the live stream announcement doesn't actually count since this is totally failing right now. I would really love to push to do at least 2 or 3 videos a week, but I really don't think I can get 3, only 2. And I think over the last month I've sacrificed watching a lot of seasonal anime because obviously uploading videos takes a lot of your you know, internet usage. So that really sucks. One thing I've actually noticed considering YouTube and uploading videos is a couple of people I follow on YouTube. I think it's the Black Critic guy and another BG guy that I actually follow. They both got copyright strikes recently. Because obviously your anime reviewers and that sort of thing, you know, they're always, you know, when they review anime, they're always using the latest episodes that have just come out, and, you know, they know that they put themselves at risk by doing that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it sucks that they end up getting a copyright strike, because why can't YouTube just recognize that this is not, you know, they're not making money off of this, you know, that, you know, it's their own personal video, personal opinion of what they're doing, and then they end up getting a copyright strike. But yeah, I don't think anyone's ever going to win with the whole copyright thing. I really don't think so. That's why when I decided to start reviewing anime, which I've only done 2 anime reviews, I didn't want to, you know, I can't download heaps of anime and then end up you know, reviewing the whole thing using the content of the anime itself. No, I'm too scared about the copyright thing, and also pretty much, you know, my reviews are not you know, not like some reviewers out there that I follow, like Bob Samurai Reviews and Glass Reflection. I consider those guys, I guess, kind of, well, maybe pro anime reviewers, but maybe not so much, because at the end of the day, people are just giving their personal opinion. Whether someone thinks that someone is a pro anime reviewer, at the end of the day, they're just giving their own personal opinion about it, to be honest. So I wouldn't consider myself like a pro, you know, YouTuber. This is just a hobby, really. I don't know how much I can exactly stress that to anyone, pretty much. I'm not making money off of what I do. No way. No way. So, but yeah, you know, my reviews are just personal opinion. In my reviews, I pretty much just, you know, discuss, you know, what anime I'm reviewing, the plot, and then just my thoughts on it, pretty much just giving, but they're spoiler free. I hate spoiler anime reviews. I'm sorry if that offends anyone out there, but I just hate spoiler free anime reviews. It just, I mean, like, fair enough, people can, you know, they can do that, you know, but, you know, if there's a new anime that you want to watch, and you go search, you know, reviews in YouTube, and then you end up watching someone's review and they actually end up talking about every single spoiler that occurs in the anime, and they go into so much detail, and then you're just like, I don't want to watch this now. No. So I feel it's better to do spoiler-free anime reviews, because you're just talking about the anime, but you're talking about the anime and what you thought of it, you know, what you thought of the characters, and you're not revealing anything, and it's not really spoiling it for anyone. So, but at the end of the day, that's just my personal opinion, to be honest. So, and everyone is allowed to express their own personal opinion. So that is kind of my thoughts. That is kind of my thoughts on that, definitely. I think I ended up wanting to do a video talking about that, but that would have just totally wasted people's time. So, and I don't know if anyone is actually still here. I don't know. I'll be honest, when I was going to start doing this live stream, I guess I was really nervous. For anyone who would actually come watch it, and, you know, obviously me sit here talking, rambling. So yeah, well, you know, not everything is always going to go smoothly. It hasn't put me off. I really do want to do another live stream. Definitely, I do. I don't know when that will be. I know I definitely can do it on weekends now. Weekends I'm totally free. I don't work weekends anymore, so I definitely know I can do a live stream on the weekend. I probably might do a live stream at a different time. I had to change it due to life. Don't we all have to do things like that? Change it due to life. So I'll probably end up, the next one I'll probably do in the morning. I will, but okay. I'll look at my list again, see what else I've written down here. I think I've nearly talked about everything I've got on my list. If anyone else feels like doing a live stream themselves, definitely write notes down, because if you're doing your first live stream and you just sit there staring at the screen, then you're going to feel pretty embarrassed and stupid, is what I did. So the start of this live stream didn't go so well. So let me think. What have I got down here? Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I guess we could talk about some animes that I'm actually looking forward to. Well, I guess some anime news that has been recently released. I did a blog post about it. The first one is actually an anime that I've been wanting to see for so long now. It's called A Lull in the Sea. I can't say the actual proper name for it. I think it's all about this group of kids that end up, they've lived underwater pretty much. They live in the sea. They've got a sea village and that, and they end up having to go up to the human world. It's obviously, I think it's by PA Works. I'm a fan of PA Works, definitely. It is getting released here by Siren Visual, which is the Australian company, and they are releasing it on DVD in December. Pardon me. I totally just bad. I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited for that release, definitely. For that to come out. Yeah. Okay. That was dinner calling. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end this now. Yeah, I think it's nearly it's pretty late. It's pretty late for me right now, and I know I have work early in the morning, and I didn't exactly get to talk about everything that I wanted to. So I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm so sorry that this took me so long to actually set up. I actually know what to do now to set it up. Next time I do a live stream, I will actually do a video announcing when it's going to be, but I'm not going to create an event for it because it just did not work out for me. Obviously, I did something wrong with the encoder in that. But look, apart from that, I will definitely be using Google Hangouts from now on. It just seems a lot easier. So hopefully I will, you know what? I really want to organize a live stream for next week. Definitely, just to give you guys some more notice, and I'll actually, know what the hell I'm doing. So, I guess I should feel embarrassed, but I embarrass myself enough in my videos. So you know what? I'm going to try and organize a live stream for next week. I'm going to. All right. Oh yeah, Sonic. Oh yes, you're still watching this. I forget that people are still here. All right. Thank you for coming to my first live stream. Anyway, for listening to Rabbiton. I will definitely talk to you again. Definitely. So yeah, I will try and organize a live stream for next weekend because I know I'm not doing anything next weekend. So you know what? We're going to try again. We will. But look, thank you for anyone that has watched this live stream or thank you, Sonic Prodigy, for talking to me through the chat thing. I do appreciate it. I will tomorrow I'm totally have a day off work. Hopefully they don't call me in, and hopefully I'm going to record the video that I promised you guys, the top 10 list, and I'm going to announce the next live stream we're going to do. You know what? We're just going to go with that. You know what? We all end up failing, tripping all the time. Yeah, this is just a learning curve. So I'm going to take this live stream as a learning curve. So you know what? Thank you for anyone that watches this live stream, and hopefully there'll be more people that tune in, and I can actually answer questions. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. Hopefully my voice will be here next time. I'm not going to sound like this, like a gypsy. Anyway, hopefully I will be more organized next time, and thank you for everyone that has watched this live stream. Lita is out. I'll see you guys tomorrow in a new video. Definitely. I'm definitely going to do that. Okay. I'm going to stop talking and stop feeling nervous and just end this. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow in a new video. Thank you. Bye.